So within this vlog over the next 2 weeks, I aim to keep my weight at about maintenance. The first week should be pretty straightforward, although the second week, I do have a few plans. I'm going to be away from home for a few days, so I have no idea how that's going to go, but I'm going to take you on that journey with me. +1 here in Lisbon and I'm outside in a t-shirt. I think that's crazy. I can never complain about the weather here. Anyway, one thing I wanted to speak to you about is a popular mistake that many people make, potentially you included, when it comes to maintaining your weight. So when you want to maintain your weight, what I often see, and again, this isn't how you want to do it. So I'm going to give you my specific example. I'm trying to maintain my weight of 82.5 kg. Many people think that to maintain that, it means you should weigh 82.5 kg on the dot every single day. And as you know by now, weight fluctuates for a variety of reasons, day in, day out, even hourly. So to expect that to happen is a huge mistake. So what I'm doing specifically here to try and maintain 82.5 kg is I'm looking more at a range, 82 to 83 kg, rather than again aiming for a specific number on the dot, because that's just never going to happen. One thing I can already say about being in maintenance is that I feel like I'm eating so much more food. It's crazy. It feels like it's a massive difference. Like I feel very satisfied during the day, partly because I am timing my meals quite right, but it's crazy how much of a difference 350 calories can make. Another straightforward week. So this is my first full week at maintenance. As you can see, I'm eating a much higher calorie average. Now the blank days are days I'm having untracked meals, just because I like to have an untracked meal once a week for the sake of sustainability over the long term. As you might have known already if you've been watching the other weight loss vlog videos, cardio didn't hit my 60-minute target, and I'll be honest, it was just poor timekeeping from me. It is what it is. I will do my best to hit it this week. In fact, I already have done 25 minutes today. Now scale weight has been super interesting recently because this is extremely rare. This does not happen much. Yes, I know I'm trying to maintain my weight, but that usually means fluctuations within a range. This is very rare, but it's happening, so it is what it is. This week it has slightly dropped, but we'll see the way it keeps going. Later on this week, I will be staying with family for a few days until halfway through next week, and I do plan to finish my vlog probably around halfway through next week, so we'll see how this last week and a half goes. No update on measurements, and consistency calendar still looking fairly solid. So you can probably see that I've started going to the coffee shop in the morning just as a way to start my day differently, partly because I was a little bit bored of my current routine, starting the day at home, and I just wanted some really good coffee. But now I'm going to the gym. I also know that I haven't shown you much over the past few days, but that's just partly because I don't feel like there's been much to show. I feel like things have been very repetitive recently, but over the coming few days, there might be a little bit more. Let's see. So here is our final check-in. Usually it's on a Monday, max on a Tuesday if I was too busy on Monday. But today we're doing it on Wednesday just because, again, it's the final one. And as you can see, my 2 weeks of aiming to be at maintenance has worked well. I wanted to maintain 82.5, which I've done. Obviously 82.5 within a range. It's not like a dead number. I was aiming for more like 82 to 83. And again, I've done that well. I didn't track my calories for like 3 days. That's okay. I'm not fast, especially at this time of year when you consider it's nearly Christmas. Steps have been great. This was actually the first day I didn't hit my step goal since starting the weight loss vlog series, so that is insane consistency. It just shows how highly I rate getting your steps in when trying to lose weight or when trying to maintain your weight, etc. So it was just one of those things I was like, you know, I haven't hit my steps today and I can't really hit it now because it's really late at night unless I go for a walk, and you know, I was in the middle of the city, so I'm not too fussed about doing it right now. I've been super consistent anyway, so it doesn't matter. 3 training sessions last week. Measurements took the final set this morning. A slight drop, and as you can see, this is what my consistency calendar has been like for December so far, and again, this is the final day. In today's episode, I'm not going to finish off with answering a common question or a common topic that I think would be good for you to hear, and full transparency, I just cannot be bothered. And that brings me on to my next point, is that I know this episode has been much shorter than the other weight loss vlog episodes, but there's two reasons for that. Number one, I feel like I've pretty much shown you everything that I otherwise tend to do or tend not to do. And number two, I just haven't really been bothered with the vlog anymore. Again, full transparency, I've been doing it for so long now. It's been since August that I kind of just can't wait to get it done. But I do think that the most important thing that I've wanted to emphasize from being in maintenance has come across. So ultimately, you aren't going to change too much. It's not going to be too different to otherwise losing weight. The only transition I made was I walked slightly less. I increased my calories by about 300, 350, which might increase again soon depending on how my weight goes. And I think ultimately, one great thing to finish on is the reason why this has been such an easy transition for me going from weight loss to maintenance is because a lot of people, when they have new, let's say, weight related goals, they change up everything they're trying to eat and then they wonder why they can't stick to it. For a habit to stick and for you to likely be more successful with a habit, you have to only do slight changes. So what I done, I just slightly increased my portion sizes. I kept eating the same thing. So I would eat more rice, I'd have more oats, a little bit more chia seeds, some more fruit. So I just increased the portion sizes and literally made it so effortless. It doesn't even feel like I've really done anything too different. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. I guess I did finish off on the topic. Again, I hope you enjoyed the weight loss vlog series. I hope you enjoyed this maintenance episode. Follow me on social media if you're not already. Take care, and I'll see you around.